Hey everybody, welcome to the Surfy Sonic extravaganza. What am I playing today? You like the Jetsons? Come on, you know you do. Ruh-Roh, Ruh-Roh, Ruh-Roh. Anyway, yeah, so this is one of those, if you're into the guitar stuff and into Gretsch guitars, there was a cache of, and I say C-A-C-H-E, money cash, or Johnny cash, and not cachet, sachet, but cache, of an old storage bin, abandoned bin that somebody stumbled across when they purchased some property. Now I've heard the story was in Tennessee and it was also in Georgia, so it's probably one or the other. I don't know. It was several years ago. But anyway, they found a lot of cut bodies, unfinished mahogany bodies of the Gretsch Astro-Jet, which is one of these, and Gretsch Corvettes, which are now called CVTs. And they were just in this, like, looked like a triple-decker outhouse, and they were just stacked floor to ceiling with all these bodies that never got put into production. And somebody was, bought the whole lot, and I had heard that it was behind a Showbud warehouse, but, I don't have all the facts, so I'm sure hopefully somebody will chime in. Let's see. So, so I'm on the Gretsch pages. I'm one of the Gretsch guys there. One of the Gretsch fanatics, as it were. And basically, a bunch of us bought all these bodies and we were going to just make our own custom builds. Some guys made Astro-Jet 12 strings. Some just did traditional restoration, full-on, like an original Gretsch. These bodies, by the way, were from anywhere made were from 65 to 68, somewhere in that time frame, 1965 to 68, 1968. Anyway, so I got one of the bodies. I think originally they were selling for like $50 on eBay. I got mine when it went up to $75, which is still a great deal. I think you can find them now, one or two, an Astro-Jet and a Corvette. I think one guy's selling one in Germany. I forget which one, but I think both those bodies are selling for around $500. So it's pretty crazy. And I got mine, I don't know, it was in 2008 or 9 or 10, somewhere around there. Maybe 11, maybe 2, I don't know. I don't remember! Anyway. On the Gretsch pages, there was another guy. He went by the moniker of Jack Daniels, and he was a luthier, and he offered the guys on that forum to build them a neck, a custom-made neck. So for like $250, I've got not only these lovely pearl inlays, thumbnail inlays like a Gretsch guitar, I got binding as well, neck binding, and so that was a pretty good deal. So I brought the body, the neck, and I bought a couple of Jones T-Armonds pickups. These are the first set of T-Armonds I've ever owned, and I've since gone on to buy another set for a 6120 I converted to a single coil guitar, which I'll show at another time. Anyway, making noise. Anyway, I had another guy on the Gretsch forums who was a sign builder. His name's Paul Setzer, and he does a lot of Gretsch pick guards and truss rod covers for people, typically more Gretsch style. So he, I sent him I don't know how he did it, but he had the Astro-Jet he had a template for the pick guard, and being I was into kind of a minty surfy phase, as I still am, I'm surfy Sonic after all. he made me the mint pick guard and everything, and I thought, well, for this guitar, what do I want it finished in? And I basically took all these components, and I bought a mastery bridge and a mastery tremolo system, with, of course, the obligatory UFO tip, which makes it all cool, and basically like a tele switch. I just took it all to my guitar tech, Kern Hillary of Lucky Pick Guitars. He's a master luthier guitar. He calls himself a guitar tech. The guy can work on anything and build anything. He's an amazing guy, and he's a good friend. Anyway, and that's why I'll never sell this. I've had people get in line to want to buy this off me, and I think even Kern would. But this one means too much to me because my good friend made it, and he did such a fantastic job. These are Sperzel lock tuners. Now these came off of another guitar. I'm sad I made a trade to another friend for another guitar. But these Sperzel lock tuners came off a '65 Mustang that I found used in a local used guitar shop here in Maryland called Atomic Music. It's a great place. They're online. They got an online presence. You'll find them on eBay or Reverb, probably. I know on eBay. Anyway, so I restored that guitar back with vintage Cluson tuners, and and then I thought, well, what am I going to do? These are really nice tuners, these Sperzel locks. So I thought, well, why not put them on the Gretsch, this thing? So I had this vision of making a surfy Gretsch guitar, because I'm into surf and I'm into Gretsch guitars, but there isn't really a surfy Gretsch guitar, even though you can surf on pretty much any single coil Gretsch, even a hollow body. The only problem is the upper axis area for some of the hollow bodies. It makes it difficult, to do the, things like that. Anyway, so I just had this vision of, I think probably the Jetsons came to mind when I wanted to make like a science fiction-y surf caster kind of guitar. Hello, Surfy here. So I had a little technical snafu with the video, and they say it froze up at a certain point, so now I'm continuing on, but probably I'll do it more professionally. I don't know. So I think we're just talking about the guitar. We're in bridge. Here's middle. And here's neck. So when a technical problem arises while recording a video and I get flushed out, like, well, there's only one sensible thing to do at this juncture, and that's to take a nap. So I took a nap. Now I'm awake. Took the dogs outside. Here's my new For the Alliance! Wow, sweat jacket. Because I'm a nerd. I like gaming. So that's with, again, using the carbon copy analog delay, the Fender 64 reverb unit through the 62 Bassman, Fender Bassman. What I thought I would do, I didn't do it before, in the previous version of the latter half of this video, is I don't think I got to overdrive, so I'm going to do overdrive. I'm going to do the Santa Ana Overdrive. remember it after my nap. See what happens when you take a nap? You can forget stuff. Oh, I did it wrong. There we go. A little bit of that Jetsons thing. Forgot to also mention the band Man or Astro Man does a kick-ass little, I think it's like a less than, just slightly over a minute version of their theme song. I don't know how to play it though, but I just figured my tonal cognizance. Rendition of Our Favorite Martian, or Everybody's Favorite Martian. What I thought I'd do that I didn't do before, let's go, enough of that, do a little Nocturne, El Fabuloso, Seltzerado, De los Muertos, something like that. Little Fuzz action. Let me just reiterate what that was. I want to give you the right name because it's a good pedal maker. They don't come cheap, but they're very nice. They're high quality, beating out a lot of other pedals I used to have. This pedal is the Nocturne, the El Fabuloso Seltzerado Fuzz de los Muertos. That is what that is right Chestnut Trees and Bumblebees by Satan's Pilgrims. They're another awesome surf band that you should check out if you don't know them. Sounds pretty cool, huh? Alright, so let's kill all this. So I think tonally, because it's very surfy, but it's also a little ice picky with the Fender Reverb unit. So I'm gonna actually. Alright. I just have the echo on, the delay. But I'm gonna kick on another pedal. This is also by Nocturne called the El Pescadoro. And it's a reverb and preamp. It's a more of a late 40s, early 50s preamp, or all through the 1950s. It's pre-surf. It's prehistoric surf, man. Yeah. So it's a little darker. And that's the bridge. Here's middle. Here's neck. So this does surf. Yeah, man. Then you can hit the preamp button, and it gives it a boost. Woohoo! So it's a lot darker. Pretty cool. I mean, it's brighter, it's louder. I'm gonna turn off the preamp. Alright, so I'm gonna turn that one off. I want to try, you know, honestly, I've got this lovely vintage reverb unit, and it's great for hardcore traditional surf. And I've got a Surfy Bear that emulates this pretty well. It also has a little reverb unit. It's like a flattened version of the old reverb unit. That's really great too. But and I have some onboard reverb, like with my Fender Twin Reverb Tone Master. And that has Celestian Neodyne Celestials or Celestians. It's an interesting speakers. And then I got an old JBL on this Allen Encore right behind me here. But I don't know if I mentioned it in the first part of the video before it froze up. But basically, I've got two new Jetson speakers in the 62 cab, because the original ones were shot, and now 3 or 4 or 5 years later, I decided to get them fixed, so they're being repaired. Actually, those two speakers and I bought on Reverb a 62 Jetson speaker to replace a 12-inch to replace my existing Utah 12-inch speaker, which was what it came with when I bought it, used from a guy locally. And the Utah speaker's fine, but I like Jetson speakers, so I wanted to have it. Unfortunately, you never do technical work late at night when you're not really thinking clearly, and I damaged the 62 speaker. So that speaker and one of these cabs is being repaired now. One of the other 62 Jetson speakers in this cab came back to me. I assumed it was for the Princeton. So long story short, I ended up putting that in the Princeton, and it sounds great, and they're all compatible. I could tell you the names of the speakers to be precise, because I wasn't before. So the new vintage speaker that's being repaired is a 62 12-inch 1962 12-inch Jetson Special Edition C12Q with the number C75062. And then the two that were in the Bassman cab were 62 12-inch Jetson speakers C12PS C7235. Oh no, those were the CQ12, sorry. That's what I have one of those in the Princeton now. Anyway, but when I get the other two back, I'll probably put the C12PS C7235 back into the one that was intended to go into the Princeton. But anyway, I thought for funsies that I would just swap the thing over here. Let's do this. I don't know if this is it. Pardon my Surfy Sonic deer here. I don't have the Surfy Bear hooked up at the moment. The classic Surfy Bear Classic, it's great. It's a great reverb unit. The only problem with it, it doesn't do the bypass like with the pedal. So I can, if I want, switch on the fly to some of my reverb pedals and stuff. But as I was kind of saying, I have some cool reverb pedals like you just noticed with the El Pescadoro. Another one, oh, I turned the volume down. Another one that I really like, don't fall over, comic book guy. This is with, sorry, let's do that dry again. This just has the MXR carbon copy right now. On the bridge, here's the middle. That's an old 62 Jetsons speaker. It sounds glorious. 12-inch. Alright, I missed my reverb. I like it wet here. Let's do Mr. Black's Deluxe Plus, because this is probably my favorite all-time pedal. It does tremolo as well, so we'll do a little of that too. I really like the darker reverb. It just appeals to me. With the tremolo, do a little bit of that. Listen to that. That is some good fluttering tremolo. So I'd like to thank all the folks on the Gretsch pages, Gretsch Talk, all the other forums, Surf Guitar 101, Offset Guitar forums, 60 Cycle Hum on Facebook, my Facebook channel, Surfy Sonic. Please like and subscribe and all that stuff. I always forget to ask that because it's alright. Please like and subscribe or dislike. You can leave me nice comments, because rude and nasty comments I'll probably just not put on. If they're not constructively nice, I'll probably ignore those too. Because you know what? Life's too short. It's easy to be a jerk. It's tough to be kind. Where is it? Is it really that hard? maybe it's kind of like Ray Charles's thing. Is what I say or something. Anyway, I've lingered on long enough. Anyway, hope you enjoy it. This is Sonic Blue. It's a one-of-a-kind, basically. Make your own. I'm not ever going to give this one up. It's super special, and I know I have people that would love to buy it off me, and I appreciate that, but a friend helped build this, and it was my idea, and I just enjoy it, and I'm never giving it up, not even after I'm dead. I'm taking it with me to the great beyond, to the great surfing swell in the sky. I don't know. Maybe the guitar spirit will go with me as I surf on, man. I'm silly. Anyway, I hope you have a great day, great week. Try to put out more videos. I've been lackadaisical because I've been working on builds, working on parts builds and having fun, putting in new pickups and doing a little refinish work on guitars. I'm not very good at it. Actually, my work seems to have progressively gone less. It's pretty underwhelming. I will display some of those in videos future to show you what not to do. Yeah, I also got a couple new guitars I'll be able to do videos of. And I got a couple vintage guitars. I got a 66 Mustang that's been refinished as it were. We'll bring back the old 63 Jag down the road. I've got some refinished Squire Vintage modified guitars that look pretty cool. Got some Telecasters that I've redone. I did a trade with a guy and I regret it, and luckily he wasn't working out for him, and I got my old Gretsch 6120 BS Blueburst back that I put T-Armond, TV Jones T-Armonds like these in, so the hollow body. I thought, oh heck, I'll just buy another Gretsch 6120, I think it's Vintage Select, now they call it 1955 DSW, something like that. Those things are $3,000 now. I can't afford them. So, luckily I got my guitar back, and it's lovely, and I'm glad because I've gigged with that one, so it has some meaning. Back in my days with the world famous Philistines, look them up on SoundCloud and some places, YouTube, I guess. Oh, that tremolo! Oh yeah, that's pretty sweet. Okay, now it's completely out of tune to annoy those who don't like things out of tune. Anyway, sorry, I try to keep things in tune, but when I play too long, you know how it goes. Anyway, so I'll be seeing you. I'll try to put out some more videos. Have a good one. Arrivederci, aloha. Auf Wiedersehen, sayonara, ciao, ahoy hoy.